Arsene, obviously, a huge decision right at the end of the game has cost you a couple of points.
Yes. Look, I think many years ago, Davidine and myself fought very hard for the referees to become professional, and I think we did a good job. But I say many times now that they don't work enough, and I question even more than that. But on top of that, we have a very difficult schedule, and I believe that we did fight very hard to win the game, and in the end, we couldn't because of that decision.
When you say they don't work enough, what do you mean in terms to that specific incident?
Because they make, you look at their schedule, and you will come back to me.
So do you feel that he has made an incorrect decision because he didn't see it right, or he wasn't up with play?
He didn't see it. He didn't see it. There was a play in front of him. Look at well. That's why I question his decision. He didn't see it.
Did your side do enough to earn a victory today? I mean, there wasn't a huge difference between the two sides, given that they were bottom and you're top 4, 5, 6.
That's your judgment. I felt that we have a very tough schedule. West Brom had 5 days to prepare this game. We had 3, and we have 3 again against Chelsea on Wednesday night. The Premier League has to look at the schedule. You have always to look in the preparation. If you have the same number of recovery days when your opponent you play, come back to me, look at the whole schedule in the season, and come back to me when that happens. It's unbelievable. In a game like that, we have to dig deep to give absolutely everything. We had 2 away games over Christmas, and on top of that, we are punished by this kind of decisions.
There was one incident which I think people in the studio are going to look at more carefully when they felt Danny Welbeck might have had a penalty. Are you with them on that?
Honestly, I didn't see it well because there was many players in front. It looked like that. I didn't see why he went down, but in this case, we have to look at it again.
Can I, just to play devil's advocate slightly, West Bromwich Albion haven't had a penalty for about 15 months, 56 games. I'm not saying that that is a penalty, but they might argue, and other clubs would argue, that they don't get them.
The penalty decision is not to be made on the length of a period where you haven't got one. It's just, is it penalty or not penalty? In my opinion, it was not penalty at all. And or we have to change the rules, because yesterday was no penalty. Today it's penalty with not even touching the hand in the air. So that's all I can say. I'm not responsible for West Brom not having had a penalty for a long time. It's not my job.